What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best shiny hunting location for Snom in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And of course, guys, you like these types of videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. I got this Snom requested to me by a lot of people, so I figured we might as well do a showcase video on this Pokemon. Now, the best spot that I found happened to be at the gym right over here. So you want to spawn at the gym, and then we're going to head down the mountain. Now, there's going to be multiple ways to shiny hunt for Snom, but I actually managed to find a picnic reset method, which I didn't see anyone else cover on YouTube, so I think it's worth covering here. So we're going to be walking on a ride Pokemon and just going down the hill. You can see a bunch of Pokemon spawning around us, and honestly, you can actually shiny reset the picnic location for a bunch of these other Pokemon, but I will actually refer you to a different shiny hunting video that I made that is going to be better for those spots. So we are going to be going down until we get to this tree right here. This tree is when you know you're at the right spot. Now from this tree, we're going to go up this hill right over here. We're going to go directly to the right. And now we're pretty much set up in the right spot. Now it is a little bit finicky, so I sort of recommend being a little bit lined up with the tree. And then I want you to save your game just in case you make a mistake, you don't get the shiny within the 30 minutes, you know, or you make a mistake on the sandwich, you have a safety save now. So this is going to require a couple of steps back and forth, but you want to set up a picnic. Now with this picnic, we should be able to get 10 to 15 spawns of Snom. And now Snom is the only bug type that's going to spawn on this mountain, so we're going to make a bug type sandwich. And we're going to use a really easy recipe for the bug type sandwich, which is going to be 1 cherry tomato and 2 salties. This is definitely going to be the easiest one. There's another one that's like 1 pickle, 1 cucumber, 3 cherries, and then 2 herbs. That one is incredibly hard. So if you have the 2 salties, I highly recommend doing this. And of course, I would not recommend doing ice because pretty much every Pokemon in the mountains is an ice type, and you're just not going to be able to isolate shiny hunt that. So you're going to want to do a bug type sandwich for sure. Now we have level 3 sparkling title encounter for bug type Pokemon, which means we're going to have a really good chance of getting shiny Snom, and I do use the shiny charm as well. Now Snom is going to be spawning in as an isolated hunt here, no group spawn, so it's going to be each an individual spawn, right? And we're going to get Snom to our right, Snom's in front of us, Snom's to our left, and maybe even a couple behind us. Looks like we got 2 behind us. Now, if you move your spot a little bit further up exactly where I'm at, you have a higher chance of getting more of the spawns being right in front of you. As you can see, we got a bunch of Snoms right in front of us. And of course, these are going to be the easiest for us to tell if they're going to be a shiny or not. You're still going to get like 1 or 2 to the right and still a couple down there to the left, but we're not really getting any behind us too far. So just want to make sure your positioning is right. And Snom's shiny is going to be sort of obvious. You're going to have a green head on this bug, but the issue with Snom is the body is not going to be any difference in its color. So if you cannot see the head on the Snom, you're not going to be able to tell if it's a shiny or not, which is a little bit annoying. So you're going to be in a situation where you get these spawns, but you're not going to necessarily be able to tell, oh, that's going to be a shiny without actually face checking them. But the beauty of this, which makes it a little bit better than the running around, is you're getting up to 15 spawns with this, which is pretty great. So you're going to get more encounters within the 30 minutes than by doing the run around method, which is actually really nice. And there we go. We see ourselves a shiny Snom at the top of the hill here. And look at that green baby. You can definitely be able to tell by comparing the two. It's obviously going to be much more of a darker color than the white, but I'm very happy we got it. It did take a while. That was almost the full sandwich, so you know you got to get a little bit of luck going on for you with these shiny Snom hunts, but this spot does clearly work, and I'm very happy that we got this guy because this is definitely one of the harder hunts in the game for sure. But I'm glad that we have this reset method because it's going to make this hunt a lot easier than just running around, but that's still a viable strat too. And of course, we're going to put them in the best ball, the luxury ball, my favorite ball. And there we go. That is ourselves a nice shiny Snom for our collection. Now, of course, if you don't like that area showcase, you can do the run around method in the zone. With the bug type sandwich, you will only get Snoms appearing. If you go too far down the mountain, you will get low kicks, so just keep that in mind. But it's a pretty good mountain path that you can run down. You can follow the path exactly, but I do also recommend maybe going down like the outer parts on the slopes here because you still get a lot of good Snoms coming around the area too. But the main issue with this is you don't get a lot of spawns coming at once. I mean, you get like 1, 2, 3. Like, you slowly are filtering in new Pokemon. Sometimes you get to an area where you don't really get anything appearing. You gotta watch out for the ruins because you don't get any Snoms there. But you can like do the walk around method. I just think is a lot slower, but it is a lot more active. So you know, try this out if you prefer this. But you can go from the gym Pokemon Center all the way down the hill until you touch the green grass, and then you'll just come back up to the gym following the path. Take any side routes you want to, have fun with it, explore, and I'm sure you'll eventually get your Shiny Snom and a sandwich or two with this method. If you didn't like the shiny hunting reset spot or running around, you could do a mass outbreak, which will give you the best shiny odds, but it does take some work to get a mass outbreak for. So we're going to be making a sandwich that gives us a bug encounter level 2, which makes it easier for the mass outbreak to actually spawn in our map. So we're going to creative mode, and we're going to be grabbing 2 chorizos, and then we're going to be grabbing 4 potato salads, and we're going to be grabbing 1 butter. And this can be a rather difficult sandwich to make because the potato salad is awkward. So I do recommend you can try to stack them up together. Maybe like put 2 side by side and then try to stack them. And then try to put the chorizo like on top or in between. You know, luckily we got a good spot here to stack them in between. You can probably stack about 2 or 3 there. Maybe let's go for a 4th one. So we're looking pretty good. Then for these last ones, I'm just going to put nice on top, and it slid right in, and there we go. And don't need to put the sandwich on top. You never need to do that, or you could risk the whole sandwich falling apart. Doesn't give you any sort of benefit. Encounter level 2 for bugs. We don't care about the other ones because now that we have that done, we are now going to open up our map. And you want to have your map open so you can see like a good part of the mountain. You can see you have mass outbreaks already on the map. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to our home menu, and we're going to mess with our switch time, but not really. We're going to go to all the way to system, date and time, go to here, but you actually don't even need to mess with the time. You can just hit OK, and that's going to refresh all the raids and the outbreaks on the map. So we didn't get a Snom one this time, but you're just going to keep doing this until you eventually see Snom, and it's only going to spawn in the ice area. So this could take a couple of minutes, it could take an hour. It just really depends on your RNG on getting a Snom outbreak. So we didn't get anything, but you can see we're getting new raids, we're getting new outbreaks, so we know it is working. So we just got to get a little bit lucky when we're actually doing this. So it does take a lot of time, in my opinion. I'd rather just do the hunt myself at the reset location, but you know, this is going to be a viable option for a lot of you out there too. And once you do get your mass outbreak, it's going to be very simple. You are just going to knock out 60 of the Snoms. And then once you have knocked out 60 of them, you're going to be using the level 3 sandwich that we use to get the shiny encounter boost. And then you're just going to picnic reset, and eventually you'll get your shiny Snom by doing that. So there you have it, guys. That is all of the methods of getting a shiny Snom in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Personally, like I said, picnic reset is going to be the best to do it, and it's very obvious this shiny. I mean, look at its beautiful green face, and then you'll get a nice little Frostmoth when you eventually evolve it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any good shiny hunting locations, please let me know and I'll make a video on it. And of course, subscribe if you're new, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.